Today we take a look at the new Ford Puma which has just landed in the streets of South Africa. It's a new car in the streets of Mzansi, but it's actually an old car because in other countries it launched over 3 years ago now. And we are only receiving it now in October 2023 in South Africa. I'm not complaining about that, but there's actually a lot to complain about when it comes to this car. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of Mzansi Auto Minds. Please do make sure you subscribe, you do check out our previous content, and you like the videos. And let's get on to today's video. Ford has brought in the Puma into the South African market to take on the likes of the Chery Tiggo 4 Pro, the Renault Kiger, the Hyundai Venue, the VW T-Cross, to name a few. But believe it or not, the car you're looking at will cost you over $500,000. And I repeat, it will cost you over $500,000. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is really a good looking compact SUV or crossover with a bit of a sporty design, especially if you go for the top of the range Puma ST line. Which brings me to the two specifications that this car comes in. On the left, the gray and the white car are the titanium model, which is the lower spec. And the one you're looking at is the Ford Puma ST line, which is the top of the range. All models of the Puma, they come with Ford's 1.0 EcoBoost engine that you used to get in the discontinued Ford Fiesta. The 92 kilowatts and 170 newton meters of torque producing engine is married to a 7-speed automatic gearbox across all the model ranges. Coming inside of the Ford Puma, this is where you get to realize that this car is new but old. I mean, inside you don't even get a Type-C USB port. You get the old type, a 12-volt socket, and a wireless charging pad down there. The car inside looks a bit outdated. If you are used to the old models of the Ford Fiesta, the Ford EcoSport and the likes, you will realize what I'm talking about. If you check the dials, they are analog and they are exactly the same as the models that I've just mentioned. And it's not that I'm complaining, it's just that for over $500,000, I expect better from Ford. You do get a touchscreen infotainment across all the model ranges. It's the same from the other model to the other model. The car has Android and Apple CarPlay as standard across all the ranges. This is the boot space, not bad at all. It does become a bit lesser for the South African market because all cars have to include a spare wheel. And one nice touch is that the tailgate is electric. Nice one, Ford. Nice one. And I must say, the back of this car really looks stunning. It really looks beautiful. I like those tail lights. You do get 18-inch alloy wheels on the ST line, and it's 17-inch on the titanium model. You get a sunroof on the ST line, which you don't get on the titanium model. The car really looks nice, guys. And at the front, you do get these Ford GT supercar inspired headlights, which really look nice. Ford has used chrome the same way as the Germans use piano black and carbon fiber to differentiate between their models. Let's look at those lights. They really look nice. There is a bit of more chrome on the ST line, as you can see. You get it around the grill, even on those smaller nyana things there inside the grill, whereas it's a different story on the titanium. You do get some very nice leather seat and some soft touches on the dashboard, on the door panels, and the digital cluster on the ST line, which you don't get on the titanium model, the lower spec one. I must say it does feel a bit better when you are sitting inside the ST line. But those touches still don't justify the price tag for me. I mean, honestly, Ford really needs to reconsider the pricing of this car. Ford claims a fuel consumption of 5.3 liters to 100 kilometers for both models, and a full tank will cost you about 1,100 on the current fuel prices in South Africa, of which 1 liter is 25 rands, guys. How did we get here? You do get that nice panoramic sunroof, which I mentioned earlier. You only get it on the top of the range. You don't get it on the lower spec models. Leg room is not really a problem, but the car is really small. You do get some extra storage there. There's no air vents at the back for conditioning, for air conditioning, but you do get cruise control, ABS, electric windows at the front and at the back. You do get lane keep aid. It is important to note that it's not lane keep assist, it's lane keep aid. So the car won't keep you in your lane, but it will just alert you if you're getting out of the way. You do get keyless start stop and keyless entry. Being an old but new car, the Puma comes with the old-fashioned USB ports like I've mentioned and a 12V socket, and there is no type C. In terms of warranties and service plans, this car does not come with a service plan standard. You will have to buy it from Ford or a third party. That's very painful. But it does come with Ford's 4-year or 120 kilometers warranty. And to buy the service plan will cost you at least 16,000 for a 6-year, 90,000 kilometers service plan. You are able to choose from 8 different colors when you are buying the Ford Puma. And Ford claims that this car starts from 580,000 and goes all the way to 630,000 rands. But now I have taken it upon myself to invoice one from one of Ford's dealerships in South Africa, and the numbers are shocking, guys. On my invoice, I've included a service plan of 6 years or 90,000 kilometers. I have also included a anti-smash and grab. It is important to note that I haven't included the delivery fees, the licensing fees, and the likes. And ta-da! This is the price. The car will cost you 680,000 rands. That's quite a lot of money for such a small car. And if I'm trying to think of how many cars I can buy for that amount, there's a lot that comes in my mind, and I mean some good cars, and I can still go home with some cash as change. For example, a Polo GTI, brand new, I can get for that amount. I can get myself a nice Polo sedan 1.6 automatic with a service plan, with a warranty, and I can still go home with some change. If there's any Ford executive watching this video, I'm really disappointed, and I hope they can go back to the drawing board and relook at the pricing of that car. And speaking of pricing, I just got some news. VW will be increasing their prices very, very, very soon. I don't know by how much, but the prices of all your VW models will be going up soon. I do appreciate your love and support, guys. Please do continue to subscribe to the channel, watch all the videos, and please do engage in the comments below. Let me know what you think of the new Ford Puma. For me, I'm sure you can tell I'm really disappointed. The car is very beautiful, but the pricing is a bit questionable, especially considering that this is just a mere Ford Fiesta. But for now, let me leave you guys. I'll see you on the next one.